Hello, and we're back with Sentinels of the Multiverse. If you were with us last time, you saw that we were handily defeated by Citizen Dawn, and so it is time for our rematch. Here we have Citizen Dawn in Ultimate Mode, facing off against Expatriate, Ra, and the Scholar. And we will see if things go a little bit better and I don't make as many mistakes this time. Well, actually, that is a very good sign. Now we'll start off with her lighting Ra and the Scholar on fire. Let's take a look at who she's brought out. Citizen Summer, who does 2 heroes with the most cards in play, 3 fire damage. Citizen Anvil, who reduces damage to everybody by 1. Well, all the villains by 1. And he can summon one of his friends from the trash. The card she played was Devastating Aurora, and I am always happy to see that turn 1. Destroys all hero ongoing, all equipment, all environment cards. It basically sets everything, except her area, back to the start of the game. And it really sucks. So, looking at how we're starting off, Expatriate's starting off with a shotgun, which is helpful, and the assault rifle, also helpful, and some fire rounds. Ra, well, we don't have Flesh of the Sun God starting hand, and the Scholar looks like he can start tanking pretty quick. Let's just start with the heavy damage. Unfortunately, we can't take Citizen Summer out this because of Citizen Anvil. Although, with Ra's power, we could. He doesn't have Fire Blast out, though. Real shame. So we do, let's say we did Citizen Anvil. 3 damage to him, bring him down to 4. We would use Summon Staff to get his staff up here. Increase the damage by 1, 3, then down to 1, 2. So, we'd only do 5 damage to him. Citizen Summer it is. So, he's going to heal up 3. And he's going to smack Citizen Summer down. And Expatriate's going to take a whole heck of a lot of damage. But 5 damage to Expatriate is better than 3 damage to 2 characters. That's between 5 and 6. Splitting it up is probably better, but let's see. Let's get to tanking. Flesh to Iron. We've only got Citizen Anvil right now, but alchemical redirection will be useful in the future. Let's see. That'll give us a damaging attack. This will support everybody. Although not by much. So we've all drawn our card, and we get to choose whether to use powers or heal. And we're going to heal. Scholar's going to heal again. And the volcano is out immediately. Citizen Spring, we'll show you what she does in a moment. Or you might have just noticed, she heals all the citizens by 1. And frankly, of all of the citizens, she's probably the least troublesome. So I'm quite happy to leave her out and buy me as much time as possible before Citizen Dawn flips. Someone's going to have to skip their turn. We cannot afford 7 damage this early. At least. Not before we have Flesh of the Sun God out, which we do not have available to us. Actually, we have RPG Launcher. We can get rid of the environment card. No. Okay. So we take our first shot at Citizen Dawn. So one of the interesting things about Summon Staff is it lets you gain the Staff of Ra into your hand, then you get to draw a card and play a card. So there's almost no reason not to just play the Summon Staff every time you get it, even if you have the Staff of Ra already. Solar Flare increases fire damage by Ra by 2, but then he takes 4 psychic damage at the end of his turn. Unless you've got a way to really heal him up, then that kind of sucks. So I was going to play Blazing Tornado to start having a power that does 1 target 3 fire damage, a straight upgrade to Pyre. But Living Conflagration comes into play and does 2 damage. +1 with the staff, -1 with Anvil. And then its power is do 1 damage and draw a card. 1 is enough to get rid of Anvil. Scholar takes a bit of damage. We get Imbued Fire. Imbued Fire is alright, but I'm going to want to get Flesh of the Sun God before we play that down. So we've got a discard to keep Flesh to Iron, and we'll discard Energy. I think we're going to drop Truth Seeker so we can start having him do damage because he's pretty good health right now. And drawing cards, which is going to help him keep Flesh to Iron in play. As well as dig out some useful cards. So we can destroy equipment cards or take 3 fire damage. I would have to give up the shotgun, and I am not willing to do that. What about Ra? Oh, that would be his staff, wouldn't it? Well, I could play the staff again and get 3 more HP. But how much HP does Ra start with? 30. I'd put him back at full. Yeah, I think Ra is going to sacrifice his staff. But Expatriate is going to take the full brunt of the damage. And of course the Scholar does too, because he doesn't have equipment to destroy. Oh, great, Tears is out. Tears will cripple you. At the end of the villain turn, each player discards 1 card. You only draw 1 card. So if you have a hero who doesn't have much draw, like Expatriate, that could just shut her down entirely. If Citizen Sweat shows up, you discard an additional card. Even characters with draw can be crippled by that. Well, we don't need 2 assault rifles. We don't need even 1 Wrathful Gaze. I almost never use it. And we're going to zero up that. Okay, so the next hero we kill, which is Tears, is going to probably cause another big hit to Expatriate. So we're going to put the Flak Jacket up, which damage 3 or more, prevented. Oh, and there's Pride. So get that staff. There we go, Flesh of the Sun God. Good for tanking, but no. Bring what you need. Reveal the top 3, put 2 in your hand. So that's good for digging and good for filling your deck. We would rather that than doing damage. Yep. We have in fact pretty much gotten everything we want from Raw, so I don't mind losing that. Expatriate, you just go with the flow and hope for what you can. Oh god, this again. The trouble is, River of Lava is going to activate the Flakjack and destroy it anyway. Damn it. And we want to keep it. We want to keep the staff because we don't have another one in our hand right now. Ah, if only I'd used Scholar's Redirect. Incendiary rounds increases damage by 1. Reload lets us get back an ammo card. I'm okay with that. So I can get it back. Arsenal access? No, which one am I looking for? Quick draw. Deck or trash. Okay, so I'm willing to drop Pride. Get rid of Solar Flare, get rid of Wrathful Gaze. Get rid of Energy. That's going to be useful later on, but if it's not useful now, I have to sacrifice it. Let's put out an assault rifle so we don't have to sacrifice something like that again. Flesh of the Sun God. Hero cards are now immune to fire. I'd like to put out another Flesh to Iron. That would make him very much immune to most things. Gotta drop that. Gotta do that. Truth Seeker will give us something to discard. Get out of the way. I don't see her dropping a bunch of targets coming up. Let's discard some deck. And the plant. So Scholar's going to take all 6 damage from the plant. Citizen Dawn is going to go back up to full, which frankly is not the worst turn. Yeah, I'll take it. Alright, let's just put Prejudice out. And let's start whittling Citizen Dawn down again. Wasn't much point of having Flesh of the Sun God or using it. keep putting down that imbued fire. And we're going to be immune to fire damage. So I'm waiting for another volcano or something to come out. Although that would be the turn after this one, so I have another opportunity. I'm just paranoid, I suppose. Frankly, I'm not too interested in either of those. You know, I'm gonna save my card play. An interesting choice, but one I'm making. Hold fast, very useful and transmutive. Yeah, we're gonna go with that. More card draw and more healing. Raptors, going after Citizen Spring. Luminous Leadership, more healing for citizens. I am not happy about it, but I'm not too upset. So with Imbued Fire, all of our attacks are fire now, and get +1 damage. Shock is going to be useful. Fire Blast. Flash of the Sun God. And we're just going to go straight for drawing 5 cards. I want a lot to discard should it come up. Pterodactyl Thief. Yeah, let's immediately shoot that. Oh, and now she's going to heal an additional one. Oh, that's annoying. So she's healing 3 per round. But I gotta get rid of this thief. It'll destroy all my equipment cards and then return them to the hand. I don't want to have to play all the equipment again. No good. Two, three, four. Yeah, that'll get rid of the thief. Shock rounds would do damage to everybody or everything. So that would finish off the thief, but no. So hair trigger reflexes. Whenever a target appears on the field, she can shoot it. Simple as that. Okay, liquid nitrogen rounds. It's going to change the type of damage to cold, which will change right back to fire. And whatever it hits will do 1 less damage next turn. The final damage type will be fire. So when you use the ammo card, it's destroyed. Yep, living conflagration. Get rid of the pterodactyl. And immune to fire. You'll notice that Raw's damage potential has gone significantly downward since he got immune to fire, but not much you can do about that. Gotta make sacrifices to keep the whole team going. Offensive transmutation, 2 damage, and can't deal damage till the start of next turn. Well, we've already reduced Citizen Dawn by 1, so I think we'll save that for next turn. You know, this is actually a hard decision now. Healing 2, great. But they can't damage themselves because thanks to Imbued Fire, all their damage is fire, and thanks to Flesh of the Sun God, they're all immune to fire. So that's another 6 damage. Yeah. I think that's worthwhile. I mean, we could destroy the staff and then play it next turn. I think that is what we're going to do here. And Scholar... I mean, he can fill up his deck some. He can heal a little. Heal 1, heal 2, or draw more cards. I think we're going to go for draw more cards. Another one of those. That would be 2 turns of her not doing anything to us. Only the 2 targets out right now, so... yeah, we'll take that one. Sure, why not? Then a bit of damage. And some card draw. Okay, so the T-Rex has come out to play. And gotten shot. T-Rex does 5 damage to the target with the second highest HP. Almost always a hero unless you're in dire straits. Yeah, we're gonna have to go to Raw so she doesn't get the bonus damage against Expatriate. Now, Channel the Eclipse. Villain does herself 2 cold damage, and she gets to play an extra card. That does counter the some of the benefits of those. But she's got another devastating Aurora, and the longer we can hold off on that, the better. I think we're going for hollow points. Increase damage by 2. So as you can see, we're doing a whole fair bit better than we were last time. I always play Summon Staff. Get a bit of healing off of that. Immune to fire damage. Drop a liquid. Will prevent her from doing damage. That's going to prevent her from hurting herself because of Channel the Eclipse, but not much we can do about that at the moment. Ra took the T-Rex's hit that time. It killed off the healer. Oh look, Citizen Autumn, our favorite. And Sweat. That's not great. So, Getting 5 for the price of 1. Damn. Okay, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. Some lightning damage. Damn. Did not need that right now. Did not need that at all. So she's going to be flipping next turn. But there's not much we could have done about that. Let's do another round of no damage for her. Now the T-Rex takes a huge chunk out of Expatriate. There's Citizen Truth. Return of Downs. We're going to start seeing people come back. Discard submachine gun. Yeah, submachine gun and incendiary rounds. And drop Blazing Tornado and Inferno. And I'm gonna drop Race Under Fire and get out of my way. Of all of the guys to come back, it's in the trash. Can't do damage to her because Citizen Truth is out. Citizen Truth reduces 2 damage now. I need a Fire Blast. I got one of those. Four damage. Citizen Dawn, still immune to everything. T-Rex, still a big pain. Don't want to discard. Yeah, sure, might as well. Scorched Earth isn't going to come into play. Blazing Tornado. Okay, let's drop. Expect the worst. And let's know when to fold them. And where is it? Ah, here it is, know when to turn loose. He's got 12 right now. Some more damage from everyone. She heals up several. Oh great, Assault and Battery are out at the same time. As you may have noticed, certain of these characters get more stuff going on when there are... Ooh. When they're working as a team. Let's take a look at them. Battery, 3 damage plus 2. Assault, everyone 1 plus 1. Blood, lowest takes 1. Summer, fire. Why couldn't we gotten this earlier? So unload, we get to use as many powers as you have guns in play. Pretty neat, pretty handy. But we want to keep these guys out so we can do damage to Dawn. Oof, oof, oof. Oh, I don't like this. We're just going to do a little damage to Battery. Get him closer to dying. Let's get the eruption out. And the raptors. I really just kind of have to hope for the best here. Okay, so we are not in the best of places. Not at all. Further deck into play, that'd be great. Except we don't want to destroy any of these right now. Got both solid to liquid, or 2 of the 3 solid to liquids here. Let's get that one. And then recover just a little bit. Expect the worst. What are we seeing? Raptors. Shoot some raptors. Raptors are going to take out Expatriate. She was the lowest. But Citizen Dawn is vulnerable again. So much healing. Hammer is out. Dawn's gonna heal. Everyone's gonna heal. Raw's gonna take it. We're gonna sacrifice Raw. Okay. Okay, let's consider. One hero may use power, destroy a target with 1 HP, select a hero, do an additional projectile damage. Let me get to raw, power, environment, ongoing. Could use that ongoing destruction a while ago. We could boost that up. And it doesn't look good. It does not look good. 14 damage, not nearly enough. Not nearly enough. Okay, let's heal up some. Let's get rid of Return with the Dawn. Last thing we need is the Truth coming back out. Discard Truth Seeker. Get another Flesh to Iron for better tanking. Damage. That's something. That is something. Top card that I can play could be any of those. Man, this is difficult. We're coming to another difficult choice, another terrible, terrible eventuality. Okay, here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna try and get off some heals. Shoot. Got that one mixed up with get out of the way, because I'm an idiot. An absolute moron. Ay, ay, ay. Can't believe I did that. Well, actually I can. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. And there's the Aurora. Game over, man. Game over. Okay, so that is our second loss to Citizen Dawn. My god. We did a lot better that time, but better isn't great. Maybe I should switch around some of my team members. Well, we'll find out next time. And I will see you in the next episode of Sentinels of the Multiverse.